Okay, you guys, we coming now. Think we got just two more, three more. Well, after this one, we got two more to go through, okay? This time we're going to talk about consequences. Okay, we want to talk about consequences. And it reads, I've lost track of the number of high school students who've told me that they didn't know there were consequences for their choices. Huh? It doesn't take a rocket science to figure out how they reach their conclusions. Popular thinking tells us that we don't have to be concerned about any outcome for our decisions. It's pretty appealing to think we can do anything we want and not worry about the consequences. But it's an ugly lie to live by. Every choice, no matter how insignificant it may seem, has a consequence. One small decision can change the entire history of our lives. The problem is that our culture says there are no consequences. I think deep inside we all know that isn't true, but it's tend to make life less complex. Consequences can change our lives for the good or the bad. Each time we face, each time we are faced with a decision, we should think about the cost. Huh? If I make this decision today, what will it cost me tomorrow, next week, next year? Okay, back to them organizations. Okay, that I just did a reading about. Okay, I ain't do it about them, but about that compassion. Will be more positive, and so will our lives. We're going to read the last section one more time. If I make this decision today, what will it cost me tomorrow, next week, next year? If we learn to make better choices, the consequences will be more positive, and so will our lives. All praises. So let's look at Acts, 5th chapter, 29 verse, the ASV version. But Peter and the apostle answered and said, we must obey the Most High rather than man. Why we got a government? Hello? There's nothing wrong with the government, but the government got to get in their right place. Because we are not to obey these peoples. Okay? The only law of the land that the Most High gave us to really obey, you guys, is to what? Pay the taxes. The land taxes is that. Treat others the way you want to be treated. All that is in the commandment anyway. Love thy neighbor. All that is in the commandments. That's not a part of this worldly laws. Okay? It's a difference. Whether y'all want to believe it, accept it or not. It's in y'all book. Okay? Proverbs 22nd verse. No, 22nd chapter, 3rd verse. The ESV version. The prudent sees danger and hide himself, but the simple go on and suffer for it. See? The prudent sees danger and hide from himself. Hello? And what a lot of them do. President of the nation. You don't hardly see him too much, do you? The Hierophant working with the government. You don't hardly see him, do you? This particular society that they all grouped in together. You don't see them head chiefs too much, do you? Because they know they wrong. They know they wrong. And that's why they hide. But a person like me, I'm just simply going to go on and suffer for it or however and keep it going. I done did the suffer. I'm going through the recovery now. And still showing my face. I think I done did more videos than the president done did. And no offense. If anything, it's for others something else. How many times he came out and just really talked to the people? How many times have any of them just really come out and just talked to the people? If it wasn't no more than coming out for votes and things that don't matter. It's a difference. When did the Hierophant come from hiding to come out forefront to really do a lot of speaking? Y'all probably don't even, many people don't even know who the government got as their high priest. Why? Because he hiding. He, she, it, they, whatever. They hide. I know one, but it's supposed to be more than one, but it's one head. It's more than one, but it is one head. And he done got all of them corrupted. Following Lucifer. Final one. 1 Corinthians 11 chapter 29 verse. The NRSV version reads, for all who eat and drink without discerning the body, eat and drink judgment against themselves. Okay? Kind of like what I just said. They hide. It says, for all who eat and drink without discerning. Okay? Discerning the body. I bet they eat good every night. Sleep good every night. Go on vacation when they want to. Go out and buy something new when they feel like it. Not thinking about this country, not thinking about the homeless, not thinking about those that's hungry, not thinking about nothing but themselves. They eat and drink judgment against themselves because they're going to reap exactly what they done sold. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna see what spirits say about these consequences. All right. I ain't gonna put it on y'all organization this time. We're just gonna flow with a basic deck this time and let it go like it go. Okay? If the shoe fit, change it. You heard me? I said if the shoe fit, change it. All right? All right, Spirit. What you want to say from this deck lines up with consequences. We ain't got but 4 cards. That's good. I guess. Okay. All right. Now, we got 2 knights out here this time. 2 knights. We got a knight of wands and a knight of swords. Okay. Somebody that's brave and somebody that's into a lot of lust. Okay. So, one that's brave and into truth, and one that's into lust. I can add more to that. Give me 1 second. I want to add more to that. On the knights. Knight of Wands. Talks about that energy, the passion, the lust. Taking action and adventure. Okay? I also feel that that's going to be the one that something about the work of that individual. Something about the work. And then we got a knight over here of swords. Somebody that's ambitious. Action-oriented. Driven to succeed. A fast thinker. And I think that more so about somebody's work. All right? All right? You got one that likes the material things. Is really what I'm more so. And one is about the work. Okay? Doing the rightful things. Okay? But that's about consequences. So Spirit could be giving a warning to a Knight of Wands. Okay? Spirit saying, telling somebody it's not about those materialistic things that you're really into that's pleasing me. I'm more into this Knight of Sword that's into the works. Okay? So that's what Spirit wants to say about that. Okay. Now, we got 2 more. Oops. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, like, what you doing, Susan? Putting the card in the wrong place. All right, and now I'm going to come back. We got another one we're finna talk about.